my son. We do not fight because the world makes us fight. We fight for a greater purpose. No matter the darkness, nothing will stand in our way. Again.
With his man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Steelers going up against the Bengals.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Cincinnati Bengals. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the toss, Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Eifert, the man in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was nothing there for him.
Now Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Back to throw, Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Bryant with a catch right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, Dobbs. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. Now Dobbs. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vontaze Burfict coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. They'll run here with Mixon. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Here's Newton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, nice spin. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now a handoff looking right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Coming left is Hill. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jeremy Hill, 43 yards. And the Bengals are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to go deep for Conley. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, That'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing here, Dobbs. Complete to Bryant. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field right from that. Dobbs. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Flushed out right. A swing pass caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Off play action. Newton rolling to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he comes back with one complete. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Newton now on second down. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, second down. Remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Dobbs now on second down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And now running right through it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Here we go. Try 38. Try 38. Let's round. Let's round. Ohio. 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 Ohio.
And they'll run it here. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Dobbs to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now they try the right side here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Back to throw Dobbs. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Conley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he puts it through. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only
Welcome to the show, kids.
There, but it indeed gets them a new
Picking up here.
downs.
3rd quarter has just started. We got
Most people don't run a toss
one of
because it
my
takes a little
favorite
bit longer to
divisions.
develop.
If
Some
you
teams
live
see it
under
as
a
very
rock and have never
physical
tuned in,
type
it's
run
Dev
because the
Nation
amount
Live
of
here.
people
We're in
that get out
season
front
number
of the
5.
runner,
Shit's getting real.
offensive linemen,
We
tight
just
ends,
started week
sometimes an
1.
extra back. They like to run that
And I
play
love
there
the
and try
AFC
and run
North.
over people.
We got Pitt versus Cincinnati, and this is a big game to me.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. To the right side, it's
I watched a
Kelsey.
little bit, and I'll tell you what right now, how the hell is Pittsburgh up right now? Because I literally took a sip of water and kissed my wife's good bed.
And there's
Good
a
night,
completion
whatever,
to the
good
tight end.
bed.
And look at the size of these
Not even a
players
word,
nowadays. In that
and
spot,
now
6'4",
Cincinnati's
6'5",
losing, so I'm
and
not
up.
sure how it's
A
possible.
lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to
Somebody
football.
fill me in
That's really
out
good
there
for
in
the game of
Chatland.
football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Hike the ball, motherfucker. I can't stand this shit running under 10 seconds. My God.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's just
Officially, no gain
ridiculous.
on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Fumbled on the kickoff return. And then what? Did Frito
Offense
punch
still
it in? Did he
needed 10
score?
yards, 2nd down.
That's crazy.
And they'll go on the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up, make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
Now Dobbs. He's going to air one out. This is caught.
He caught that ball. Unbelievable catch there. You got to be kidding me.
45 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place.
That's crazy.
The offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Damn, huge catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
What? Yo, Trevor getting on the mic, and he is calling a dot. No one knows how to pronounce that. No one cares. It's horrible Madden lingo. But, yeah, it's just a garbage pass. But Qual's gotten away with a couple himself, so we're not going to complain too much here on the channel. So, we'll give him that.
As he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss.
Trying to get myself comfy here. Welcome to the show again. Let me turn the light on. What do we got? So you guys can see my ugly mug. I'm purple. It's all good. Season 5's underway. Welcome everybody on the channel. We got Pittsburgh and Cincinnati here in an AFC North matchup. We already had the Browns lose. We know these 3 teams have been battling it out for the North here for 4 seasons now. Oh, come on. Frito throws it into triple coverage, and with careful planning, I think I would have went left there. Qual, if he goes over this or the other way, it's inverted on the camera. He might can run that back. That is a bad pick, and somebody clip that, please. That is terrible. What the hell is going on there? There was 3 dudes around the linebacker. I didn't see what was going on. But that shit was mangled, and the Bengals are wisely going to come out and run the ball here or put it on the ground.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and
total whack pass. Hey, Notorious. That's our boy Dallas on the line. What's up, brother?
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And down he'll go at the 25.
I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to get. Yeah, we got what? Frito giving the cheer out. Frito, I thought you were rooting. Oh yeah, he's upset, as he should be, because now
they got it done there for a very nice game.
Qual is, like I say, have taken over, and he is rooting for Frito. JJ is our Browns owner. Tetaloons, whatever the hell his name is.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
For those of you following at home.
Every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
I gotta boot this up here, get my shit going. Get some bets. Cincinnati here. Now, what they need is 3 points. It's an important drive. Get the play action and a quick toss or a quick pass. I mean,
29-yard line brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Make $5K a month playing Madden 18. Son, that's just chump change compared to what we're after here.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be,
L in there?
and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that was
Toodle of Jones?
He's so
Can I get some phonetic?
think he
What
read
do I
that
got
as soon as
there?
he got to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, nice. The drag and then the move. And then look out. The turn on the Jets. And we're going to get tackled here. This is a good play, though. Newton has got off his 7th pass. Qual's afraid to throw the ball, but too tall Jones. Beautiful. Thank you, JJ. I'll give you some cheer for that shit. Just for helping me out. Not be a clown, baby. Absolutely. Oh, this is a huge fumble here, and in the 3rd quarter, Cincinnati down 3 as they lose the ball, and Qual is so mad. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ah, disaster. Absolute disaster here.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big
time. Holy shoot. If Pittsburgh here can just waste some clock, they're probably going to get... What the hell? Why would you get tackled like that? Yeah, you don't want to see. It's not good. Hit stick. It was a good hit stick. You know, people underestimate that. We'll give T that. We'll give T. It was good. It was good. Listen, I don't just donate charity out around here and just praise people for playing Madden. I'm pretty critical. Most people hate that shit. I'm pretty rough to listen to. I got it. It's you know, I'm an analyst. I'm not here to be your fucking friend. Wipe your ass, tell you you're great. I'm gonna call it like I see it. So I don't really hand out compliments a lot, and they're few and far between, and I understand that. It was a good hit stick. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's kind of an odd play there. It's like not an inside zone. Looks like some type of counter buck sweep.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have
It looks like we have 17 people watching the feed here, which is we've been slowly growing over time. It wouldn't. I mean, we've just got our affiliate status here about a few weeks ago. We're ticking up. Our metrics are going up every single week here. 17 is a lot. We usually peak though at about 10:30 at night. Is that what time it is? 10:30. We got 22:46 right now, so yeah, we're a little past 10:30. This is about our hot time of the night. I would love to see us get into the 20s, but that's ambitious. This is a big toss downfield. That's got to be cover 2, I'm guessing. Yeah, see, cover 2 gives that big opening in the middle, and you have a lot of time to fit it in there.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Cover 2, you need a lot of time. Qual didn't send any pressure there, it looks like.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. It's Kelsey on the ground.
This is a big drive here.
35 now at the 34-yard line.
Even if he gets 3 here, and again, this is where like you have to have football IQ with Madden 18. It's very imperative. Madden has taken an enormous leap, in my opinion, in football status. If you get 3 points here, you go up 2 scores and you force your opponent to get a touchdown, which makes it much more difficult. In previous Maddens, I don't know, even last year, I mean, getting a touchdown in Madden is usually just a cakewalk. In Madden 18, it's not a given. You need to put together some type of balanced drive, and it's hard to do. The clock also is an enemy here as it is ticking away, and Pittsburgh isn't running it. You know, they're not running it down. They're moving the football like this right here. This hurts. It's a 1st down. Clock keeps moving. I like this pace. Let's just keep it moving. JJ, or excuse me, Paul might have to do something here drastic, like either change his, you know, his aggressiveness on the plays, or he might have to dial up a blitz and force a toss here. And then Frito's just going to run it, and it's going to be a first down on the run.
Because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stand.
Yeah, he's just really getting after it here.
Really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Still running, and I like this how he is calling plays here quickly.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Frito again is going to hike the football here with more than 20 seconds on the play clock. And yeah, I love this pace of play. Like, listen, I got like this is an example here. Let's take a little note. It's 4 minutes to go in the game and we got it. Now you could run this fucking down to like 9-8 seconds, 10-12 seconds, but we don't want to see that shit. That's bullshit. Don't do that. I mean, this is me personally. I'm not speaking for the league, so take this with a grain of salt. But yo, don't fucking run it down to 12 seconds when you're up. You know, just because you're up and you're in a good position. Hike the fucking ball. Frito hikes the ball there with 20 plus seconds on the clock. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get as many possessions in the game in as we can. Let's make it entertaining for viewers. Let's give people a chance to come back. Let's give people a chance to score. You know, listen, have confidence. You're going to score. Run this bitch up.
It's third down.
I like this a lot. I like Frito hiking the ball with 20 plus seconds to go. I mean, I see guys milk this shit at 4-minute mark at the end of the games like this all the time. Drives me nuts. Can't do it. Can't watch it. Don't want to see it. I don't care for it. I'm only one guy.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
And as I say that, Frito runs it down to 0. But was there something that happened there? I don't know. Was there a penalty, something stupid, or? Oh boy!
He will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Look at this, 34 seconds. The guy's already to the line of scrimmage. I mean, if he hikes this ball at any point in time, hikes it already. Look at that, 3 minutes ago, I've seen so many people, and it's intercepted. Oh my God, look out. Oh my goodness, no, please God. Is he going to catch him? Oh, Frito, you could have run the ball and got 6. You've been up. Oh my goodness, it's an unbelievable touchdown. Cover to invert, which if you don't call on the goal line, you're in clown, baby. You can call it every time, and I don't care. Don't come at me and say, oh, we should call something different. Unbelievable. What the hell is going on? And like this, Cincinnati has scored on defense, and they are up. Who the fuck is watching this game? It is ridiculous. Now, Frito is going to have to. Yeah, slap yourself in the face. That's unbelievable.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is TJ Logan.
I can't believe what just happened.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Unbelievable. I'm trying to keep myself together here.
Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I can't believe this. And then what? Frito's going to be flustered. He's going to be a little upset. And
loss of 10.
He gets crushed on first down.
And of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor.
Oh boy,
Let's see if they
look
can get
out.
some points on the board here late. They'll look to throw.
Play action, look. Oh boy, that, and then Qual's gonna dive, and Frito could have hopped him.
Down just shy
Oh
of the 25
goodness.
at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
2 minutes ago, we have a 2-minute warning here. Welcome to the show. Dev Nation Live, Season 5, week number 1. And
We'll come back, see
we
what
have just had an
transpires
enormous
after
pick
this.
6 in the
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
3rd and 7. I might run the ball here and try to get it real close.
Now Dobbs.
Look out, look out. Look, he had a guy.
That's incomplete, but
Is that a
there is
pass
flag
interference?
down, so hang on, a big
Oh
call coming
my
on third
goodness.
down.
He has
So
a
the
check
defense
down there
helping him out a little bit here late in
open
the fourth.
and
Yeah, you're
elects
exactly
to
right.
go
When you're the one doing the
farther down the
chasing,
field.
You'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to
Pittsburgh,
throw.
more play action. I like this play, but Qual's covered it well, and then the
They find some
rollout,
open
it's
field
perfect there.
here. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll look to throw.
More play action here. I'm not going to lie, if Qual calls any type of big blitz, a 6-person blitz on these play action passes, he will crush Frito in the backfield so fast. It's a little bit risky, but some of us, dude, Tom and Broza would send a blitz here, not in this formation, but in a couple of them.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first
Cute
down.
pass here with the drag. Ooh, and
a big
Frito
collision
goes for
there
the
as he
spin
winds
move.
up flat on his back.
He's down by 4. 44 seconds to go here. The clock is ticking.
And just a
Frito's got a lot of
small glimpse
time.
there as to why they like this
Timeouts.
rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
They like his
Oh,
work
another big
ethic.
completion. I would call him out here. I would gather
Going
myself if I was him.
route tree,
That's a
getting
big
better at it all
completion.
the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Got to think like 3 or 4 plays ahead right now.
Fresh set of downs here.
Call what you know what I'm saying, like think, you got to think. I would set, this is like a
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
boxer setting up like his knockout punch here. You got to set up what you're trying to do. Don't go for the home run right now, and he does, and it is intercepted, and we might see another pick 6. Unfucking believable.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
And the Bengals are going to do it on defense.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Short throw pick
Elite
six right
D
there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws
in Dev
come, the
Nation.
lines get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting,
Gets you deep in
and
the
then ability
playoffs,
to
all right?
catch
It
the
is what it
football
is.
and take it in the opposite direction.
That's the only thing that's the only way to describe this scenario. When you're able to
Elliott
get
on for the extra
multiple
point.
defensive scores on defense, the game's over. It's a wrap. So, I mean, Qual is learning. Oh, and it's a huge block by Frito, and if he scores this, he'll be down by. He'll be down 8.
Gets the 2 points. So they throw the
Now
pick six. They'll
down
get another
8. I
shot at it
guess
now,
it's
as
possible
this
he could
one's
get
in
a
the air.
touchdown and then
This is
he's gonna
fielded a
run it
couple
out.
yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends
they
up
do
making
run
the
it
play
once,
because
and
he
I
goes
mean,
unguarded.
again,
So there's a lot to
I've
think
called
about if you're playing
prevent
defense in this
defense
situation.
against
We'll see if
an
they
I
can cover all
formation,
their
and I've
bases.
gotten the ball scored on my, like, run right in my ass. So you never know
4
here.
yards remaining now on second down.
I think this is the last play of the game.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll fight
It's
forward
not,
about
and
the
we do have one more
27-yard line.
play.
So they'll
And
quickly now
it's
signal
not
for the
crazy to run the
timeout.
ball here.
And it's definitely
It's not a
looking
crazy
good,
call
but
if
at
you
least
do
they'll have
run
one
it.
final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
See, this is,
And it's
yeah. Throw a screen or
incomplete.
something.
So their final drive comes up
Cool.
empty.
Wow.
And
Yo,
with that,
somebody
the ball
bounce
game
Qual out
is
of this
over.
this game. He goes
And
mic
Parker,
drop.
this
He
first
wins his
this
week
first
1 game.
that we get to call together. So special every year, week 1. You had the
It's a
flyover,
good
the
win.
American
He gets
flag
2
out
pick
there
sixes. I
before
got
the
it.
game, all the hoopla, just
He
having
goes,
football
mic
back,
drop.
So special.
It is.
It's
an
week
opening day,
1.
opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build
It's
to a
fucking
crescendo.
great.
But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening
Dude,
game
Frito,
here, an entire
all
season,
Frito
we
has
get
to
into
do
the
is kick a
playoffs,
field
into
goal
the
there.
Super Bowl.
He's in the
I was
red
really
zone
excited. I could barely
less than 3
sleep
minutes
last
ago,
night. I
and
can't
then
imagine
Pollard
being
scored a
a player.
touchdown. Instead, Frito throws 2 pick
So
sixes
for the Bengals,
in the
it's a
last
great win
2
here on a
minutes for
Monday
no
night
reason.
as they'll start the
This
new
is
campaign 1-0.
bad clock
And
management,
sweeping
man.
the
Bad
state
clock
again
ma-
as the Los
That's a
Angeles
bad game
Chargers
management.
come
You
to
don't
town.
call
Meanwhile,
pass.
for Pittsburgh, they
You don't call a
obviously
pass you
fall to
can't
0-1 with the
is what I
defeat.
should
And
say.
they'll be at home for one next week against the Oakland Raiders.
Pitt dominates
That'll
in
do it for
rushing
us. For Charles
and
Davis and
passing,
all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gault.
but they
You've
lose
been
the turnover
watching
battle,
the
so
NFL
that'll
on
do it.
EA
That's
Sports.
over.
For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Unbelievable.
It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from
And dude,
Cincinnati.
Frito just throws for 262 in the TD, but the passes that aren't completed are absolutely detrimental. Oh. Oh my fucking god, Qual. Let me open up committee chat. JJ goes for shame. Oh my god. I can't, dude. No, dude, please tell me that's not the case, man. No. Unbelievable. Listen, if you got a topic, sound off here. Let me know. I'll get at it. I'll pull up data leagues. We have the I'm on chat. I got a bunch of shit going on. Wow, dude, unbelievable. I think that might be it.
Yeah, little fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't favor. Say amen.
Bengals a big win. Holy shoot. I mean, I don't know. Holy shoot. Qual, you got anything for us? Oh my, and JJ is talking shit right now. Are you kidding me, man? Yo, these two met. We have the Browns and the Steelers who met in the Week 17 for the AFC North title, and the Browns were able to pull it out. So these teams, they got a little bad blood going on here. Boy, we gotta get at the schedule up and look at when these guys play. I'm gonna let these guys look at their stats. We're looking at Qual. He's going through some stats. I might pull up some of my own here in a minute. Let Cincinnati enjoy their victory. Again, sound off on chat if you want me to tackle a top.
church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been patient for so long. Breaking rules like there's no laws, and I did it for a long time. If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long. I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean?
So we got Qual on here. We got JJ who's cheering. Well, I'm not even sure why. Look at JJ getting after this right now. I might have to just clip this right here. And JJ is just coming at Qual hard. He has no respect.
I do what I do. I don't care if you like it or love it.
Wow, when do these guys play? Oh my goodness. Well, you give me the word and I'll switch over, see what's up. That's fucking good stuff, dude. It's beautiful. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, listen, it's one big... Oh my goodness. We have I'm a little disorganized here. I'm not sure I'm doing a good job of announcing at this point. Because there's I got chat, I got feed, I got this. Like I say, I'd have to switch over here real quick.
Listen, I don't trust her. So, no, I said, what you mean? Whoa. I said, what you mean? You thought I was finished. You thought it was over. You thought I retired. You thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like
Let me see here. What do we got?
I'm throwback like a molar roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black flag board, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and ayatollahs. Rap gods like Cyclops and ogre.
There we go. We'll have to switch it over here real quick. And I'm gonna have to shut this down in a minute, but
I'm James Brown, about to tear down this. I'm Michael Jackson, them bad bag on get. What you mean?
we'll have to switch this over and we'll have to push out a Daily League update. I don't know if anybody can do that for me, but what do we have here? This is a little bright. Wow. There we go. This is, yeah, still really, really bright. Jesus. Whew.
Get the God of War PS4 Pro bundle.
Power. This weapon.
Gotta turn on night mode or something here. This is just crazy.
But only when tempered by this. By the discipline. The self-control of the one who wields it.
Whew. Wow, look at JJ coming at Qual. Look at these messages, dude. He's coming after him. Look at those. Just get, and he's ready to fucking ball out here. My goodness. Yeah, yeah, Miami versus it was a close game there. It's been some good games this week. What, I guess the Bears blocked a field goal last night to return that for 7. And then Chargers versus Redskins. I mean, I didn't see the whole game. Heard the Chargers came out and looked good. This game right here, Giants versus Dallas. Cowboys were winning most of the game. Giants came back, won. We had JJ lost in overtime, man. The pick six? And then Titans end up beating the Texans. Minnesota beats Alvin, so Alvin starts off in the hole. I don't have my cell on me, but if you do have a cell, you run daddy leagues, refresh this shit, and it will come through. And that made Omar mad. Yeah, Omar was, yeah, dude, he was. Not happy at all. Nah, not even close, dude. No freaking way. Like I say, it is, what is it? It's close to midnight here. I gotta shut this down. I'm done. I'm tapped out. I got work tomorrow, blah blah blah. So say JJ. Yeah, that's a big win. We got yeah. I'm on chat here, typing away. I guess KC was having network issues, so they were all screwed up, blah blah blah, and couldn't get it done. Again, if somebody pushes a Daddy Leagues update, I can do the I can look over the stats and stuff, but yeah, most of these are done. I might not be able to play Kiko until Sunday. It's gonna hold the whole league up. It ain't good. Jets Raiders. Not impressed with the Jets. Don't really care. Ambrose. I don't think Ambrose will beat the Jets. He'll probably get frustrated with that cover 3D and shit. We'll see what goes on there. Big win for the Bengals tonight. I got Jacksonville. I gotta keep my composure as Kiko. Two ints for Cincinnati. Back for 6. Pittsburgh had the game in hand. They were up 3 with like a few minutes to go. And then instead of taking the points and going up 6 with like 2 minutes left, threw a pass on like second or third down, return for an interception, debacle. I mean, disaster strikes. So now they're down 4, and then I think they threw another one after that to go down 11. So just an implosion on Steelers. They had the game kind of wrapped up. It was low scoring. No one scored a lot. And like I say, all they had to do was yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, so like I say, Pittsburgh, if they would have kicked the field goal with about 2 minutes to go, they would have been up 6, and Cincinnati didn't look like they were scoring any points. They only had 7 pass attempts, weren't moving the ball a lot. They would have had to have a big last drive and put it in for a touchdown. And we know how hard the red zone is in Madden 18, and for some reason they decided to throw a risky pass, got ran back for 6, and they threw another pick 6, I think, after that. Lose the game. The score is going to be a little, it's not going to be indicative of what happened. Pittsburgh had this game won. But give a lot of credit for Cincinnati for not calling some crazy blitz. They stayed in it, kept their head down, their nose to the grind. They stayed focused, and they needed a big play, a huge turnover, and they got it, and they focused, and they got that ball in the end zone. So yeah, no disrespect to Cincinnati, they definitely got it done when they needed it the most. So you can't hate on that. Pretty sick. No, not really. I mean, he was throwing it okay. Nothing wild. He got a couple big passes. Yo, to me, it was just a bonehead third down call. Like, he could have just ran it and maybe got a first down on it and then kicked the field goal, go up 6, but division game, you know, like, ego, whatever, just like shit just got real, dude. It just got so what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? I say sometimes down the red zone there, you just got to kind of run it. And then unless your guy's playing real heavy. Oh, dude, red zone D is... Well, I think the point is that when you call passing D, you got to run the ball. And a lot of people don't understand that. If you run the ball, when a guy calls a zone, you can run it in. But you got to basically force this dude into a blitz situation. Once they blitz, that's when you can throw it in. But a lot of people just sit in like this zone, you know. And I mean, I ran the ball in the end zone last year 30 times in the season, you know, because a lot of guys just sit in the zone. They refuse to play run D in the red zone. So you got to run it. It's very simple, you know. Just they're not going to call run D. I see guys calling nickel D. Call nickel defenses and cover 3 on the 4-yard line. What the fuck are you doing?
Rated M for mature.
You know, it's just not. It's ridiculous.
Perfect for felling trees.
So.
Or trolls.
Chat. We got our feed shutting down here, so I'm gonna also shut down nice and gracefully with it. I'm out.
Digital comic book and PS4
unless
dynamic
something
theme.
else is on.
The God of War Digital Deluxe Edition, only at PlayStation Store.
I don't know if anything else is coming on here, like, but this is probably gonna shut itself down real quickly. Yeah, this is going to shut itself down, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to shut it off. Listen, guys. You know, sometimes it's tough, but listen, 3 points in this game. You can move the ball in this game around the whole field. It gets a little bit tougher in the red zone. I have a lot of games where I play people and I move the ball and I get a lot of yardage and I really run the yardage up, but I don't score a lot of points. And I just kick field goals. I kick 3 or 4 field goals in like 2 or 3 quarters. And then what happens is you go up like 7, 6, 8, 9 points. You go up 9 points, then people start getting loose, throwing the ball, something stupid. They start getting a little weird, and boom, now you're up 17, 20. I mean, I led the league in points last year or whatever. Yeah, I was number 1 in points. And a lot of it is just keeping the game a little out of reach of your opponent. And if you just keep it a little out of reach, you know, go up. If you just stay up by 3, up by 6, you stay up by 6 points. You stay up by, if you stay up by 4 points, that's what I want to say. Going into the fourth quarter, where somebody has to do more than kick a field goal, you wouldn't believe the dumb shit people do. It's my 4-point rule, dude. You go up by 4, and you have a stranglehold on most football games, in my opinion. When I'm up by 4, very careful with the football. In the red zone especially, I will call plays that are very specific and concepts that are specific and safe, and I won't really shoot myself in the foot too much in the red zone. It's rare that I do that. So I'll bang the shit out of field goals all day, and I move the football. But again, it's all about that math. 4 points is just, it's 2 scores. So it's big. It's big to be up by 4. That's what I'm saying. Football is just it's a big mathematical mental chess match, and I think that's what puts me ahead in a lot of my games. Is just it's like this mental. I'm not sure I'm the best with the sticks or my roster, but it's just like that. You got to think 3 or 4 plays ahead all the time, and that's how I win games. Other than that, I really don't got much to show for myself. I say I don't play a lot of Madden. Wish I did. All right, I've given enough tips away. I'm signing out, kids. It's over. There might be another game on today. I'm not sure, but I'm blacked out. It's over for me anyway. And then I don't know what's going on tomorrow. If anything is on, I'll put on the schedule or pop up on Facebook. Again, we're in the right now. This is Stream Chat, the lobby. You can always bounce over to the public lobby. That's open all day long. People chatting there throughout the day, every day. It's a little bit easier on Facebook. A lot less traffic, a lot less jamming, a lot less overhead on your system. Get in that lobby, just kind of shoot the shit. I really like that the chat on Twitch. So hit us up. Week 1, season 5. JJ, good cheer. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's say we're back. Season 5 just kicked off. Dev Nation Live, bigger, better than ever. And again, as always, welcome to the show, bitch. I apologize.